Okay, so today is Thursday, August 29th. And today and yesterday, I learned that the idea that you go where you look. I know that is like a common saying for like bikers, like motorcycle dudes. But I was also just thinking about how that can be applied to just other things. This can be applied to social situations, like goals and like success situations. Those are the two that I'm kind of thinking of the most. The first one is social situations, because today I had like a private hitting lesson kind of thing. I play softball, so I had a private hitting lesson. It was my first with this new coach. I went into it thinking this is going to be a good lesson. And I went into it thinking that I'm going to learn a lot, and it's going to be enjoyable, and it's just going to be a good experience overall. And I went into it thinking that. And then that's what it turned out to be. Like, I was happy, I wasn't socially awkward, which is a problem sometimes. I learned a lot, like it was very helpful. So in social situations, obviously it wasn't a good lesson just because I manifested it, just because I thought, oh, it's going to be a good lesson. Like, I don't really believe in manifestation, but it made it better, and it forced me to be in a good mood and like be happy and take the most out of that experience that I wanted, like to take away the maximum amount of knowledge that I could have gotten from that experience. I think that makes sense. So it's helpful in social situations, and is also helpful in like goals. Because if you want to do something, there's this quote that's like, the person who thinks they'll fail is right, and the person who thinks they'll succeed is also right. Something similar to that. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Basically, if you, I don't know, you're kind of, when you think like, oh, this is going to be terrible, this is going to be so bad, like, I'm in such a bad mood and I hate everything. Like, when you think that, you're just reinforcing that idea. So if it is a bad experience, then you're going to make it a lot worse by thinking that way. But if you're thinking, this is going to be a good experience, like, I'm in a good mood, like, I'm going to make the most out of this that I can, then if it is a bad experience, then it won't be as bad. So when you're achieving your goals, if you think, I can't succeed at this goal, then you probably won't succeed at that goal, because you won't have the motivation, you won't, like, every time you work on it, it won't be genuine, so you're not actually working on it. But if you think, I am going to, like, this is going to happen, like, I'm going to achieve this goal, then you have motivation, you have, every time you work on it, it's very genuine, and you're actually improving. It'll be the probability that you achieve that goal will be higher. So it's not necessarily, I'm not trying to say that, like, you can manifest everything you want in your life. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that if you think I'm going to do this, then it will happen. I'm just saying the probability of that thing happening, I would say, would go higher, because you just have a better mindset. I also experience this, like, just in daily life. If I need to focus on something, like school or something, and I'm thinking, ugh, I don't want to do this, I'm in a bad mood, like, then that'll make the experience a lot worse. But what I like to do is I like to kind of reset and, in a way, force myself to be in a good mood and be like, I'm excited to do this work, this stuff I'm learning is really interesting, and let's just, like, get it done. Then that just makes it a lot better of an experience, even if some parts of that may not be true. I hope this makes sense. Basically, your action point for today is to be optimistic. I feel like I am a very optimistic person, and always thinking like it's okay, like this will be a good experience, that just helps me. Thinking this will be a good experience is a helpful kind of cue for me. So your action point for today is to just be optimistic and to think when you're unsure or you're thinking you're going to go into something that you don't necessarily want to go in, just think this will be a good experience. And try to reinforce that idea rather than reinforcing the idea that it's going to be a bad experience. It's raining right now and it's like super vibey. So yeah. I hope that made sense. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I'm posting daily videos just like this one, just talking about what I learned and how I'm trying to implement it and how you guys can implement it. So be optimistic and subscribe so that you can see tomorrow's video because I'm posting every single day. So I'll see you then.